Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Confirm or deny if you can hear us. Blink twice if you can hear us.
We're watching you, trust me.
Wow.
Trust me, we know.
What a threat.
Okay. Alright, looks like we are back. It's green on my end, so that should hopefully it's not fucking lying to me. I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna retweet one more time just to be like, hey, for anyone who maybe have
I'll do that too.
Yeah,
Go find your the foot is a game.
The foot continues to a game.
Hello, dorky alien. Thank you.
Hello,
We be back.
Dorky. Thank you for coming back, everyone. All right.
Thanks for your patience, everyone.
Yes.
Thanks for not listening to me, Godly.
Just don't blink ever. But yes, I switched my internet to hopefully it's better now. And I also switched I didn't switch. I just restarted my OBS. Sometimes it just I don't know, sometimes it'd be like that. I don't know, man. I'm not a technician, so when things happen, I'm just like sometimes it'd be like this. While sobbing into my pillow. Oh, why do you have a gun?
Because Mail's on screen right now.
Oh, just to be sure. Just to be sure, we're still not 100% know like his involvement, and we are sure. We're fucking sure this guy's involved in some way.
Pretty fucking sus.
He's pretty goddamn sus. Yeah, we are. We're going to continue right now. I still have my poutine. Yukon has Yukon also has food. What do you have?
I have crackers. It's the same ass crackers I've been raving about for the last like month of my life. So you guys all know what kind of crackers they are.
Wait, I don't remember which one it was though.
It's the Ritz crackers that are covered in chocolate.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god. I still haven't.
Sweet
I've
and
never
salty.
seen them. I've never seen them here. Maybe I just don't go to like, I don't know, like Canadian groceries. I've always gone to Asian grocery stores.
Oh, that's true. If you don't go to like a freaking Loblaws, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't go them too. I don't go there too often. There is an O'Fill's near my house though, so I might.
Melon?
No,
Oh, come. Up. No. No, I've missed you.
He's so sleepy lately. Yeah, the fudge ones, Kokone, yes. Come. Oh yes, hello. Oh, my face tracking is gone, but the boy is here.
Sometimes you just gotta sacrifice your face.
My face.
My face. I got Maru was very excited when I opened the door. Maru was very excited and he greeted me. He wanted pets, so I petted him for a little bit while I was figuring stuff out. I was gonna get tea, but I totally forgot. So
Oh no.
be like that. But it's okay. I pet my cat. He came over here for about 2 minutes and then he left, so I'm here by myself again.
Alone.
Like the actual melon.
The real melon?
Okay, I lick fictional melon. Here we go. He smells like he tastes like visible confusion. Here we go.
I sniff him a lot. It's like for people who don't own cats, or maybe for people who do own cats, like sometimes you just bury your face in your cat and you go.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, and then
that sounds way creepier than it actually is, but it's true.
Whenever Mama Yuu is around, she's like, "It's fucking disgusting." I'm like, "No, you don't understand. You don't understand our love."
You can't stop this love. Yeah, I don't necessarily sniff him because I am
Oh, you're
pretty
allergic.
aggressively
That's
allergic to him. So, but I do definitely put my face in his fur, which is also not something you're supposed to do when you're allergic to cats. But my love conquers all, but unfortunately does not conquer allergies. You know what? The good thing is at least allergy medicines exist. So
Yeah. Hello, Gomiko.
hi, Gomiko. Welcome. But yes. Anyway, we're back. We're back. We're sniffing cat. Strongheart is here. Mail. I need to full screen my screen. Okay. I think we are good. Feel free to yell at me again if the connection drops, but I sure fucking hope not. I'm watching.
Yeah.
Alright. Moments ago, Mr. Jigoku signed a written confession, admitting to the murder of Inspector Gregson on the subsequent conveyance of the body. In short, the defendant's innocence has therefore been established beyond doubt.
Oh, wonderful. Well done, Mr. Naruhodo.
I don't know if you know this, Susato, but I have 20 pieces of evidence that do not pertain to what we just did. So let me just tell you right now, it's not fucking over.
So, have you ever played an Ace Attorney?
Is this your first Ace Attorney game? Yes, thank you.
Is something wrong?
I'm just a little troubled by his silence. Oh yeah, he didn't say anything this whole time, like we were like, you did it! And yeah, the true identity of the Reaper of the Bailey and this extraordinary assassin is changed. We do remain in the dark about these mysteries. I feel like that's a lie to you. However, insofar as the indictment brought against the defendant in this trial, we have reached a conclusion.
I have every intention of pursuing both mysteries. As a prosecutor.
As you wish. Now, for the formal adjudication, I hereby declare the defendant, Baruch van Zieks. Oh, he fucking expected this shit. Oh, just kidding, he said it.
The prosecution calls for adjudication to be deferred.
Nayoop? Counsel. What, I mean, counsel?
The accused innocence hasn't been fully established at all.
What are you fucking talking about?
And therefore, it would be wrong to deliver a verdict at this time. That is the prosecution's unwavering position.
What?
But Judge Shigoku has already confessed. Nevertheless, Baruch van Zieks has committed crimes for which he must be punished.
Well, it would appear you have information that the court needs to hear, Prosecutor Asogi.
I feel like a normal person at this point would be like, well, that's another case for another day.
Yeah, legit. Look, it's always like this. This actually really reminds me of the fourth case of the first game.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it was
I feel
literally,
you.
yeah, it was quite literally like the murder of some dude in a lake, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like, Totomate! We are not done here because we need to solve the murder of literally 10 fucking, no, it was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
We need to solve the murder of 15 years ago for some fucking reason. It's like, it's loosely tied.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. It's like, we could do it another day. Why the fuck do we have to do this now? Like,
Not
Jesus.
now. Yeah, I know like why Kazuma's doing it now, but it's also legal from a legal standpoint. What Mail just said would not have flown.
Yeah, for real. it's literally like game logic, right? Like, we need to know the truth sort of thing, but like
The truth?
The truth! But like, yeah, government-wise, it'd be like, fucking dude, I'm tired. Like, I have things to do.
Let me go home and see my wife.
I don't know if you have you. I don't know if you watch. Sorry, this is an aside. Do you watch real-time fan dubs of Sonic games?
No,
like
I don't.
It's like the most so real-time fan dubs is literally these like these voice actor. I think they're friends. they feel like they're friends. But basically what they do is like they like real-time dub like the whole like only the CG. Yeah, only the like cutscenes in like a game. So they did Sonic 06.
Oh, nice.
And it's the fucking funniest things. There's one in particular where it's like Eggman being, you know, crazy because he's Eggman, but he's also super crazy because it's like this guy like who has no idea about the game, so he's literally just like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna, you know, it's just like crazy. And then all of a sudden he's just like, I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'm gonna go. And he just walks away. It's so fucking funny every time. Just that the shockingly sober right after being like, Sonic, you know? So fucking funny. Anyway, sorry, that just reminded my wave. I miss my wife, Tails.
The male going like, I need to go home and see my wife.
I miss my wife, everyone. I missed her a lot. I'll have to go. So good, anyway.
But it's clear from the witness's testimony that he was coerced into complying with the plot. Into this sick, merciless assassin exchange.
You're part of it. What?
Your name is literally on that telegram, bro.
What? Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Jeez. That may be true, but...
So what I want to know is, who coerced Jigoku? Who was pulling the strings? The victim went to France having been ordered on a mission for the Reaper, only to be murdered. In other words, the mastermind behind the assassin exchange is someone in a position to give such an order. As we've already established, the Reaper himself.
Well, certainly that would appear to follow.
The prosecution hereby formally accuses the man in the dock, Baruch van Zieks, of being the Reaper of the Bailey, and furthermore, I'm going to prove his guilt beyond all reasonable doubt.
Oh shit! Oh what?!
What a claim.
Yeah, jeez. Also, you're pointing at me, so please don't do that. Oh, order. I miss my wife. The Reaper of the Bailey. The Reaper of the Bailey is a long-standing mystery, Council. Are you suggesting you have some new information with which to build a case?
Scotland Yard has already investigated Lord Van Zieks very thoroughly in that regard. And they found no evidence whatsoever to substantiate the claim that he's the Reaper.
Perhaps, but circumstances have now changed.
What do you mean?
It's already been established that the assassin exchange was negotiated with Jigoku by the Reaper himself. No, but okay. Which means we now have a new line of questioning by which to identify definitively the man's identity.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's saying apparently that it's established, but we literally just conjectured it, and then everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense, let's make that true.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That is the prosecution's intention here. I must say I'm surprised by quite how tenaciously you appear to want to besmirch my name. You are guilty of an unforgivable crime, Lord Van Zieks. And I will bring you to justice for it. Whatever it takes.
That explains Cosmo's silence before. He'll stop at nothing to finish what Lord Van Zieks unwittingly started 10 years ago. Very well. Whilst it's extremely irregular and I need to see my fucking family, and I'm very upset by this. I'm standing up. I will on this occasion grant the prosecution further opportunity to witness for witness testimony. The defendant will disclose any and all involvement he has with the Reaper. He has had with the Reaper and the assassin exchange.
I thank you, my lord, for guiding the court so wisely.
I hereby declare the court to be in session for supplementary hearing.
You're all trapped here.
Gods, lock the doors. Yeah. If I can't. Wow!
Pray turn a blind eye to the discourtesy as I verify that this vile and unremitting accusation hasn't soured the contents of my hallowed chalice.
What? He's like, I'm gonna make sure my wine hasn't.
Tastes alright.
Yeah, that's the fucking worst excuse for drinking
God,
wine.
Godly, you're right. They already replaced the stand.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. Yeah, while he was writing the confession, there's like people like, all right, back it up, okay, slowly, all right, just right there, lower it down. It's like a forklift. Ye old forklift. Anyway, yep, you know what? We still have 2 mysteries, and we... There's so much. There's still so much. Like, first of all, we have to know who the Reaper is, and that's the main... I think that's the main contention of, like, what we're doing right now, but we're also going to go back to 10 years ago, because it's related.
Yeah, we're gonna have to dig out the Klint autopsy.
The Klintopsy.
The Klint
Anyway, the way our brain works exactly the same fucking way. Okay, Lord Van Zieks, your feet.
I first had to suffer the pseudonym of the Reaper 10 years ago now. And ever since that time, I've endured the weight of implied guilt that's gone with it. So I welcome the chance to testify now and crush those allegations once and for all.
How is he gonna testify for being innocent? Like, I wasn't there on any of the murders. Like, how do you
His testimony is just like, I'm not the Reaper.
Yeah, that's it. It's just one thing. Like, I accidentally pressed the next button, and then Susato's just like, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Can we press him? Is it pressable?
I don't even, like, what do you think? Do you have evidence? I'm like, what? What is my life? Alright.
Good.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad.
You killed me! Good!
I'm glad.
Then let justice decide, Lord Van Zieks. The prosecution seeks to begin building its case by calling the accused to the stand as the primary witness.
Oh, Mithwing, is this your first time looking at Kazuma? Cause you're missing on a man.
Oh man, are you okay?
No. just looking at him. Thank you for the follow also, Jazzy the Sim Queen. Welcome. We're playing the Great Ace Attorney 2 Electric Boogaloo.
We're so close to the end.
We are so close. We're tantalizingly close, and yet we are very far.
Yeah.
When Ryunosuke was like, this is it, and I was like, no it is not, bitch.
Yeah.
You have never been so wrong.
You're a main character in an AA game. Whenever you say this is it means it's not it.
Yeah, it means it's maybe
hours.
like you're like maybe 5 evidences away from like the half points.
Yeah.
In order that he may answer the accusation brought by the prosecution that he is the Reaper of the Bailey.
And what says the defense?
Putting the defendant in the witness stand can be extremely dangerous. And Kazuma-sama is so emotional at the moment. He's not thinking logically.
He's got his AirPods on. You're right that he's... You're right that he's not himself. He hasn't had his Snickers. But I knew it would be like this.
I can't believe you just dropped 2 brand deals in one.
2 at the
In
same...
span of like 20
Yo!
seconds.
I'm not even sponsored. Hey yo, Apple and Snickers sponsor me.
Sponsoring?
At the same time.
Sponsor?
And sponsor?
He needs some milk.
Is that a thing? You're not
It's like a- it's like a-
thirsty?
It's like a saying in certain sub-community. It like started picking up popularity because of vines. There's,
Oh,
there's
I
a very
see, I see,
famous
I see.
viral vine, but it is a saying in certain communities as well. But anyway, he
Okay.
needs some milk.
And I came here today determined to face him through whatever might arise. As a lawyer and as his friend.
Oh, his friend? Then that's what we must do.
The defense has no objection, my lord. Very well. Defendant, you will take the witness stand and give the formal testimony on the subject of your involvement with the Reaper and the assassin exchange.
As you wish, my lord. I've never taken the life of another, nor have I instructed another to kill. That's it, that's my testimony.
Yeah. Mic drop.
Yeah. He destroys the witness stand again.
Yeah. He does the kick thing except it like goes through the wood.
Yeah. I've been investigating the truth behind the Reaper for years, and I was aware of Gregson's involvement. That's the reason why I went to Fresno Street that day and how I came to discover the body. The point is, no common thread exists between myself, Gregson, and Dr. Wilson.
I feel like that's the one.
Yeah, that feels a little sussy to me.
It's so specific.
Clearly, therefore, there's no reason to suspect me of being behind the assassin exchange.
So you deny all accusations by the prosecution? Both that you are the Reaper of the Bailey, and that you masterminded the assassin exchange.
I acknowledge that the public at large believes me to be the Reaper. However, that is fallacy, which I alone am in a position to forswear. Naturally, the prosecution believes the testimony just given by the accused to be untrue. Ryunosuke naruhodo?
Yes?
Let me ask you, why are you here? What the fuck are you doing here?
We solved the whole fucking murder and this is when you ask?
Yeah. What are you doing here? Let me ask you, why are you here? What really brings you to this courtroom?
You bitch. A desire to uncover the truth.
Even if the truth proves your client to be guilty?
From all my experiences in this courtroom, I've come to realize something. The truth can't be hidden. Sooner or later it will come out. You hear that, Van Zieks? The rumor come out!
Does Baroque Van Zieks is gay?
So it's always my intention to work. It's like the old timey like this just in. Does Baroque Van Zieks is gay?
Yeah. Read all about
Yeah.
it. Like
Extra, read all about it.
a little kid with like papers outside.
Chimney sweep Tom. I don't know why that's just like the name that I just Tom.
Thanks for the papers, Tom. No
Yeah.
worries.
You're
It turns out Van Zieks is gay.
Oh, so it's always my intention to work out. It's always
To
my
work
intention
out?
to work out.
Oh, he want to get swole.
Every time I see those tits, I'm just thinking like, man, I wish that was me. It's always my intention to work with my client in pursuit of the truth.
I want you to remember what you just said.
Oh, okay. Enough dilatory chatter. Counsel for the defense, proceed to cross-examine the witness. Yes, my lord. I know exactly what you're thinking, Cosma. I know you're just waiting to point it out. The contradiction you're convinced lies somewhere within this man's testimony. But it's my cross-examination, so you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so he was like, investigating the truth of the I'm aware of the Gregson's involvement. That's the reason of their involvement. That's the reason I went to the Fresno Street that day. Okay, the point is no common thread. Okay, this is the. But we don't have anything right now, yeah, right?
We can press it, maybe? I feel like if we press it, we would get a clue, too.
Yeah, sure. No! There's a link between you and Gregson. There is a link between you and Gregson, though.
Of course, we were close acquaintances. We'd worked on numerous cases together.
Well, the photo only has him and, thing. Him and,
The thing!
The thing! Gregson. Yeah, so, I mean, it doesn't have, like, a, like, correlation between him and, what was the third person he said?
Dr. Wilson.
Dr. Wilson, right.
I consider the man to be a mentor of sorts. He taught me a number of important lessons. Van Zieks looks...
What?
I can't...
Van Zieks looks like the kind of guy that would eat a hot dog with a fork. He does, yes, absolutely.
I love these kinds of, like, innocuous observations about people. It's so funny.
I love tying, like, fictional characters that are like so chuny, but then you tie them up with like daily life stuff. It's the one where like we were talking about when he just like he's sitting on his couch and like in his like free day and he's like, I wish I was prosecuting.
So, like a dirty Weinstein t-shirt. Wish I was prosecuting.
He's like flipping through channels like a deadbeat. Okay. He did? Such as what?
Why did the music just leave?
No, because I think he's like, he taught me a lot of things, and we were like what? And he's like,
This is so cute. Where'd you buy good fish and chips and such like? This is so cute. Oh my goodness.
It's so cute. Okay. Well, that was convincing.
Dr. Wilson was a coroner, of course, but that was some time in the past. And in any case, I understand it was several years ago now that he was invited to work at a Japanese university.
Hold on. Okay, this is... He said coroner, so I was like, okay, the autopsy with John H. Wilson on the name. Clint Van Zieks, which ties him kind of to John H. Wilson?
Mm-hmm. Was Grayson part of this?
Inspector...
Gregson...
Credit to Inspector Gregson for petitioning so doggedly for the autopsy procedure.
Mm-hmm. I guess that would be the connection.
I think it has all three of them in here. Not really. It has Van Zieks, but not Brock specifically. Baruch.
Yeah.
Baruch.
Brock.
Brock. Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah. Brock Van Zieks.
Yes. Okay. I think this is it, but we're gonna continue. Sorry.
Dorky, have a good night.
Oh, have a good night, Dorky. Thank you
Take
for joining
care.
us.
Thanks for
today.
joining us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have a good night. It's the last. It's the last the Ace Attorney of the year. That's crazy. We're not gonna finish it though. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I don't. Oh my god. We had to cut it in half. So I'm like, because I usually look at my live timer to be like, oh, how long has it been? But now I don't know because it's only been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's right. He was a visiting professor at the Imperial Yume University in Tokyo. Imperial. You know, maybe I also restarted myself during that break.
It should be unambiguously clear then that no link exists between myself and him. In other words, I had no motive for sending some assassin across the oceans to kill the man.
It sounds plausible enough, and I want to believe it. But something about this just doesn't quite sit right with me.
Okay.
Yes, I think this is it.
I think this is it. I think the one that we just pressed is the... It's the thing.
With this.
Yeah.
Aha!
Do we still have the same amount of badges?
We have 3, yes.
Okay, okay.
It didn't replenish. I'm sad. Oh, because we didn't go to be continued. I think that's why.
Yeah.
What is this? An autopsy report? Wait, this is 10 years old. From the autopsy of Lord Clint Van Zieks.
What? My brother's autopsy report. I'm pleased to see the defense doesn't intend to run from the undeniable truth.
What the fuck does he think this is?
Oh no, Benzie's. He's like, ooh.
Order in court. What reason do you have for presenting a 10-year-old autopsy here? Autopsy report here, Counsel. The autopsy report of the professor's final victim, is an undeniable link between Inspector Gregson, Dr. Wilson, and the defendant.
Not that accursed name again, the professor. I've personally researched all the court records relating to that case. I know that at the time, autopsy was considered a sacrilege to the victim's souls. And as for a member of the aristocracy like Lord Clint Van Zieks, it was unthinkable. Someone implored the powers that be to allow the autopsy to go ahead. Inspector Gregson. He declared that he was certain he would obtain conclusive proof from the procedure.
And it was Dr. Wilson who conducted the autopsy. His signature is clearly visible on the document.
As promised by Gregson, the autopsy did indeed produce evidence. Evidence that conclusively proved Genshin Asogi was guilty of the murders.
I'm sorry, I forget. I forget. It's been a while.
Forgot about Genshin Impact as well.
I forgot about Genshin. Okay.
In my brother's dying moments, he mustered all his remaining strength to leave that vital clue behind.
Indeed, that was the key to indicting the professor for his crimes and the conclusive evidence that convicted him. It enabled Lord Van Zieks here to avenge his brother's senseless death with a marvelous victory in court.
My left boob. A marvelous victory, was it? I wonder if that's really true. What? Could the same be said if it turned out that the key piece of evidence in question was in fact fabricated? If the inspector, the coroner, and the prosecutor all colluded together to cast an innocent Japanese man as a mass murderer and send him to his death?
Oh, this is what Kazuma wants to do.
Yeah, he sounds like, I know that this is probably the truth because of how
Yes.
this is an AA game, but it's really funny because the way that he's talking kind of makes him sound like a flat earther right now. Like he's like,
Yeah,
very much
what
proposing
if
a-
it's all fabricated? You
Yeah.
never thought of that?
and everyone's like, no, not really.
Everyone in the gallery is like, whoosh, whoosh, is like, oh, it's a flat earther. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's
But
fucking
it's like, how
crazy.
did he, how did they even get like a prosecutor? Did he have to be a prosecutor? Jesus Christ.
That's outrageous. And now, 10 years later, for some reason, the secret has been threatened and needs protecting. Which is why the inspector in the corner had to be silenced, isn't it? By someone in power in Japan and in Britain, using the two killers recruited for the assassin exchange.
That is a lot. Order at once.
10 years ago, my father was convicted in this very courtroom as a mass murderer, to be sentenced to death. But it was all a sham, and I swore to myself that I would prove it. Which is why I had to come to Britain. Whatever the cost.
Oh.
You'll have to forgive me if I feel compelled to toast this vengeful Nipponese's tenacity of purpose here.
Sorry, just like
Cheers.
It's Kazuma being like, my dad was wrongfully convicted of being a mass murderer. Therefore, I went all the way. Like at the very young age, I became a prosecutor. I mean, well, I was a defense and a prosecutor, and then came here, and she's just like, cheers.
Yeah. I'll cheers to that.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh my god.
However, he who fails to quash his motions in the courtroom has failed as a lawyer.
Come on, Kazuma. You know this won't wash. You're claiming your father was misinterpreted in a trial that took place a whole decade ago. You must see that without evidence. That's nothing more than a wild accusation. You look like a flat earther. Come on.
As it happens, I have evidence.
Ayo?
Oh,
What?
give it to us.
Give me grabby hands.
Give me the evidence. Come here.
As the court has heard, I crossed the channel to France. Across the Chanel to France.
You went to France one time. Across the Chanel to France.
To France with Gregson on the 31st. He just gets a stupid accent.
Yeah, it's like, when did this fucking happen?
I went with him on the pretext of being the assassin recruited to kill Seishiro Jigoku. But my true intentions were to make the inspector tell me the truth. What truth? The truth about the evidence, and he acknowledged what I'd already deduced. There's a closely guarded secret about what went on in that autopsy 10 years ago. What? A secret? I know nothing of any secret. While we waited for my supposed mark in Jigoku's cabin, I drew my clan's illustrious sword, Karuma, before the inspector's eyes. He very quickly understood what my true motive was. And then I killed him.
It's like, wait.
Back that up, cause what did you say?
you wanna run that by me again?
Yeah.
And he's like, I said I drew my sword. No, after that.
Yeah. And then he knew what my true motive was. No,
Yeah,
no,
no, before that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Love
Oh.
or see. I forgot. I can't believe I have to raise this guy again. You're that Asogi's young lad, are you? And what? You're gonna cut me down with that thing? Is that it? That will very much depend on the answers you give to my questions. I want to know what really happened 10 years ago. The truth. That's all. Before we get into it, let me make one thing clear. I still believe your father was the professor, there's no doubt in my mind. But unfortunately, back then, we didn't have the evidence we needed to make the crime stick. So you admitted then? The evidence used in my father's trial was fabricated? It was for the good of the country. Anyway, I was just following orders. Orders? What exactly did you do? Speak. I'm not saying another word. Even if your life depends on it? That's right. Even then.
Oh. So that's when the tip of the sword broke.
Oh, Kazuma-sama.
If the results of Clint Van Zieks' autopsy were fabricated, then the investigating officer Gregson and the lead coroner Wilson must have known about it. And they can only have been ordered to pervert the course of justice in that way by one man. The man leading the case for the prosecution, Baroque Van Zieks.
But, oh my god, Kazuma doesn't know. It was
He
supposed
doesn't
to
know.
be, yeah, it was supposed to be
mailman.
Mailman. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was supposed to be mail.
Also, like, Van Zieks was a fucking baby back then.
Yeah,
he
he
had
was
no power.
He was literally like 12.
Yeah, he had zero prosecuting or, like, legal power.
Wasn't that like literally his first? I don't know if it was like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
first one.
If I recall, it was his first because he was like, I like begged him and he let me do it, and that's why I owe him so much, and I do shit for him all the time.
Yeah, and totally not blackmail, Diane. But yeah, oh my god, Kazuma, you have no idea.
Kajuma.
Kazuma. Oh, now he knows. Van Zieks fucking knows though.
Yeah, Van Zieks is like, wait.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Everyone in this room is like having.
Except for Kazuma.
Yeah, everyone in this room is having like their own level of like understanding. Like everyone is on different pages right now.
Yeah.
In other words, the defendant did have a cause to organize this exchange of assassins.
Exactly, and as was established earlier, it has to have been the Reaper himself who liaised with Jigoku in Japan to arrange the exchange. So it follows that the Reaper's true identity can only be that of the man who stands accused in this courtroom today, Baroque Van Zieks. Everyone's kind of gasping for a different reason.
Yeah, for real.
Objection. Kazuma Asogi. What? What?
What?
Literally what? What you've just told the court. Are you absolutely certain of your facts?
Oh shit.
He's angry. Did Gregson really fabricate evidence for that trial 10 years ago?
Oh, he's super.
I heard it with my own ears. I was about to say I heard it with my own eyes. Oops. I heard it with my own ears. His shameful shit. No, his shameful admission.
I'm just thinking about like the way because the one from earlier were just like what do you, like what do you want, and just like he's just like I've heard it with my own two I mean ears. And Van Ziek's like, what you were gonna say oh that's right, what a fool. You're a fool. Dumbass, yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, you gonna be okay, dude?
Oh shit.
In that case, I know the name of the Reaper.
Oh shit. Ah!
Literally, he's like it's the guy.
It's yeah. We I think the two of us know. We both
It's the
know.
man.
I don't actually know
Yeah.
if Yunosuke motherfucking Nodohodo is gonna. It's actually on the same page, but we do know. We know.
Yeah.
We know Van Ziek know. Hopefully Male fucking know, cause you know. I mean, he's not gonna like. He's probably going to pin it on Van Ziek's, cause you know.
Yeah, so in my head, I think that the reason why he went along with this is that he knows there's a risk to this for himself, but
Yeah.
he also thinks that he can pin it all on Van Ziek's in one
Yeah.
fell swoop and be free from it.
Yeah. It's like a high risk, high return sort of thing for him.
Yeah.
So. Alright.
What?
Lord Van Zieks. He's not on the same page.
I gave no such orders. I know that for certain. Which narrows down the remaining possibilities to one.
If Lord Van Zieks isn't the one behind all this, then yes, there's only one other person who could have done something like that. Okay, he is now on the same page. I
Okay,
just
now
turned
he
the
knows.
page. Yep. I believe I know who it is too.
You.
I just had a feeling this name was going to come up. The true identity of the infamous Reaper of the Bailey is... Oh shit, we're really gonna go with this like... Oh, Jesus!
Oh, it's Susato.
It's Gina. It's Iblis. It's Daily Vigil.
Mr. Butt Stuff.
Mr. It's Pepino.
Oh, he's still in here. I forgot. Oh
He's
no.
just like here with fucking Maria.
Babino! It's a me!
It's Fabian. His name is fucking Fabian. I
never even. We only remember we're a Pepino supporting household.
Yeah,
here.
no, I think the other because it was like De Rousseau and De Rossi. I think that's how they like.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they
Yeah.
refer to them by last name.
But I think it was him being like Pepino, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And he also Pepino refers to himself in the third person sometimes. That's why.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pepino knows or something.
Yeah.
Babino's the dumbass.
Okay, we're really gonna. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna save just in case. We're like 99.9% sure, but just in case.
Let's, just in case. Just in case. Let's go.
The only person who could have arranged the assassin exchange and manipulated the autopsy results is the Lord Chief Justice himself. Lord Maelstrom, why are you standing?
He's already standing. He's already like, it's not me.
yeah. Like as we're like the more words he speaks, like the more like Mael is like standing up. So,
Yeah.
like
Slowly
yeah,
rising.
slowly rising. Lord Mael Strongheart.
What? Lord Strongheart.
Yes, it's true that 10 years ago the defendant handled the defendant handled the prosecution of the professor in court. But he only took over the case after his brother, Lord Klint Van Zieks, had been killed. I can only assume that this is the most inappropriate joke in British judicial history. Well, Lord Van Zieks,
10 years ago, I was very new to my profession.
I was a baby.
I was a baby man.
I was a little baby man.
But I had a burning desire to avenge my brother's death, so I pleaded for control of the case.
Oh fuck, I just realized something? Sorry, I mean...
Uh-huh.
She's in my mouth. Hold on. You think the only reason why he chose to accept Van Zieks' like pleading to control the case was like because he was like, I could pin it on him.
Oh, like 10
Yeah,
years down the road?
10 years, yeah, just in case, you know.
Just in case.
I mean, I'm sure, I think like he wasn't planning on it, but I think when Van Zieks was like, please let me take it, and he was like, you know, this ain't so bad. He just did the thinking emoji, like the evil thinking emoji.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, exactly. So I maybe, I don't know.
The investigation to that point, the supplication of the Lords to allow my brother's corpse to be examined. All the evidence I was given, the autopsy report, it all came from you. I've spent my life since then believing I was in your debt for the way you stood aside and let me handle the trial.
No!
Oh no. But I see now. I was very much mistaken.
It was a hugely influential force that caused the inspector and the coroner to break the law 10 years ago. Well, that same force was still felt a decade later on the other side of the world by Seishiro Jigoku. Lord Strongheart, everything falls into place when we recognize that you are the Reaper of the Bailey. He's pointing at Kazuma though. Oh Jesus.
But the court awaits your response, my lord.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Sarcasm! This is the only... I just realized this is the one and only time that accusing the judge will not actually get you to immediately die.
Yeah, because we allegedly probably have proof that it's him.
Yes.
I just said allegedly probably.
Allegedly, probably, maybe, perhaps. But there was actually one other time in Ace Attorney history that you're allowed to like... They're allowed to accuse a judge. But he will, like, immediately take away all of your badges and you're fucking gone.
Yeah.
It's like insta-kill. But this is the only time that it's actually true!
Is this the first time in AA game history that we can accuse someone who's in the judge seat? I don't think
Yeah, we've never been able... Like, first of all, the judges... anyone in the judge's seat do not have legs before. So like they just
True.
like they're not able to commit murder because they don't have legs.
Legless losers?
Yeah. Legless losers. Their one and only purpose is the judge. So yeah, I think like we knew that things were gonna go fucking crazy batshit the moment we saw Jigoku like walk.
Yeah, that's right. When he left his seat, we were just like,
Is that allowed? Anyway, Van Zieks, your turn.
This may very well go down in British judicial history, but I assure you, it's no joke. Consider this a formal accusal by the defense. You're not part of the...
Yeah, first of all, you're not part of the defense, so don't say that.
Like, thank you, but also, we can't actually do that right now.
It just so happens that we're on the same page, but like, don't say that ever again, okay? Thank you.
But love you.
Love you. XOXO.
Yeah.
It doesn't warrant a response. A formal accusal. Don't be absurd.
Don't be a sim.
Don't be The defense's claims are utter nonsense. A wild fantasy at best. You're not gonna defend yourself? You're gonna defend yourself? I mean... You claim there was some wrongdoing with Lord Clint Van Zieks' autopsy. That's utterly untrue.
But I heard it from Gregson's own lips. He admitted to it.
And where is your evidence? Ah, shit.
What?
He's gonna accuse hearsay. You don't have evidence. Gregson's dead now. Unless you were thinking of summoning a ghost to the stand. I mean, if we were the original, if I had Mia here, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Maya, not Mia. Mia's the
Well,
one that.
if we had magic
channels.
like the first game.
Yeah. Or the 6th, for that matter.
You mean to say? You mean to say?
Oh, forget how the system works in your little backwater country. Oh, now you're going. Now you get just backed into a corner. You just resort to racism. Cool. But in the courts of the British Empire, without evidence, there is no case. I've no intention of entertaining some wild fantasy that can't possibly be substantiated by anyone or anything. Order in the court. Following Inspector Gregson's murder, and then in the light of Dr. Wilson's death as well, there's really no one left who could testify about the events of 10 years ago, is there? I'm thinking... Herlock? I don't know if he was even present for any of it, but... I'm thinking... I don't know...
Maria wasn't alive back then yet, right? She's too young?
No, she's too young, I feel like. Wait,
damn it.
No, she wasn't too young, but I mean, she's too young, but she was alive.
But she,
she was already... She was in this earth, but...
she existed.
Yeah. I think, no, because, I think, oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I think it's Herlock.
Probably?
Because I remember, because Herlock went into Maria's, I mean, not Maria, but like the corner thing to ask about the files. He was the one who asked about the files, and then Iris, like, fucking took them.
Yeah.
I would assume that's, you know, has something to do with it. Herlock, I don't think has ever testified in this game, and I feel like he will.
It's your turn, Herlock.
Yeah. Your turn on the witness stand. Go ahead. Don't make me pull the ears. Oh shit! Wait, did you do this one yet?
Oh, I don't remember.
Hold on. The repurpose of the
that was the real purpose of the assassin exchange. Okay.
Okay. This court has no business raking over the coals of a case that was concluded a decade ago. The accusal brought by the prosecution and the defense is categorically denied. I take it there are no objections? Of course there are fucking objections. Are you insane?
Yeah.
Kazuma. He's more or less waited his whole life for this moment. Is there really nothing else we can do now? Is there no other avenue we can go down in pursuit of the truth about what happened all those years ago? If only there was someone who could testify about Clint Van Zieks' autopsy. Oh!
Who?
Yes! No, it's, Mikotoba.
Oh, yeah. He's Wilson.
He's Wilson. No, he was the one who actually did the autopsy.
The person who wrote. Yeah.
Well,
that's why Iris was like, Iris was like, that's Daddy's handwriting.
Yeah.
But it's
that was
actually,
the whole point,
it's actually Mikotoba's, yeah.
Yeah. There is someone. We got it. He's gone to extraordinary lengths to cover his tracks. Even so far as dispatching an assassin all the way to Japan to insert. Yeah, because no one knew. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so. Yeah. Oh fuck, dude. Oh my god. If Dr. Wilson, if Mikotoba, if he was the one who signed the autopsy, he would be the one who died.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, because no one knew that.
No one knew that
except
he was working under him, but he was like
like collaborating. It was their collab.
It was, it was the collab of the century. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, man. Okay. Oh, I've been so far as dispatching an assassin all the way to Japan to ensure Dr. Wilson's silence. And Dr. Slice won't say anything against Strongheart.
Even though she's already in prison?
Even... That's true. I didn't even think about her because she's like not here anymore, but like, yeah. But there's still one ray of hope.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
The defense. Just Ryunosuke and Susato like, yeah! Actually, there is one person. One person who could still testify about that autopsy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no one left. I
the
made
part where he's
sure
like,
of that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. This is the part where he goes like, I made sure of it. And you're like, can you say that again?
Yeah.
On mic this time?
You wanna run that? You wanna what did you say? What did you say just now? Don't be ridiculous. No, after that. Just goes through that whole thing. Oh my god.
Who, Ryunosuke? Who? Tell me.
Kazuma,
Please, this trial can't end. Not yet.
I'm not doing this for you.
Wow.
Well, I kind of am, but you know. I'm doing it for the truth. It's stronger, like, alright, we get it.
Okay, lovebirds.
Jesus. The person the defense would like to call to the stand to
Yuzen Mikotoba.
Susato's like, my dad.
My father.
Yeah.
Heaven help us. Another Japanese. Alright, dude.
Shut up.
An expert in forensic medicine, my lord. Professor Yuzen Mikotoba. 16 years ago, he came to London with Seishiro Jigoku and Genshin Impact as a visiting student. I couldn't even finish the sentence without laughing. And what could his testimony possibly tell us?
Professor Mikotoba, my dad, was the primary assistant during the autopsy in question.
He's my dad! Boogie, woogie, woogie!
He was also the person who actually penned the report.
Incorrect. The autopsy was carried out by the coroner, Dr. Wilson. The report carries his signature, and I know because I killed him. I mean, what?
Yeah. It was the primary assistant's duty to keep a written record of the coroner's work during the procedure. In actual fact, the coroner merely read over the report at the end and signed it. Don't tell me you've never coroned before. Amateur. This is basic knowledge.
Everyone knows this.
Yes,
You know, Scan, he's like,
Yes.
In other words, Professor Mikotoba witnessed the entire autopsy from start to finish. The defense demands that Professor Mikotoba be summoned as a witness as a matter of urgency. Whatever really happened in that autopsy laboratory 10 years ago is something only he can tell us. The defense's demand is denied. What?
But Professor Mikotoba is in London at this very moment. We could summon him to the stand in minutes.
He could literally be in the gallery, like, honestly.
Is Susato gonna be like, Dad?
Yeah, he's like, oh, right here.
Oh, hello.
No, of course he's not gonna agree to it. Strongheart has no intention of summoning anyone who knows.
Yeah.
He's too concerned about protecting himself. Prosecutor Soki, let me refresh your memory, as you seem to have forgotten the prosecutor's stance. Only minutes ago, you accused the defendant of being the raper and of masterminding the assassin exchange.
I did, yes.
So present your evidence for those claims and make your case complete.
At this time, I don't have the requisite evidence, but that's exactly why we need to witness. We need witness testimony.
What will you do if you find your partner that is an extremely successful head of an organized crime syndicate? I'd be
Perplexed?
I think we would have a little. I think we doth require a sit down.
We don't.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
The professor case is closed. There are no clues in the distant past that will bolster your argument today. I'm afraid to say, Prosecutor Sogi, that you would appear to be possessed by the spirit of your late homicidal father. Alright, that's fucking rude. That's fucking rude. You can bring out your gun. I've had enough of this fucking guy.
Where's my angry face? Oh, that's not my angry face.
I have a where's my shadow? I just have to actually be okay. This way. Where's my shadow? It's not happening. Oh, there it is.
The law boys are also issuing threats now.
Yeah, this is a request. It's a demand.
A demand for you to shut up.
Shut your mouth right now. You don't talk to my boyfriend like that.
Okay. Alright. Yes, okay, anyway. Oh shit, dude. No, as I stated earlier, this court has already reached a conclusion with respect to the matter at hand. Inspector Gregson was murdered by Japanese Supreme Court Judge Seishiro Jigoku. That's a fucking long-ass name.
Yeah.
Jesus. As for any hidden circumstances that may exist, they will be investigated in due course by the proper authorities. Well, we all know what will happen. That'll just give the mastermind of the whole venture time to cover his tracks again. By which you mean me.
Yes? Yeah.
Yes, actually. Yes! Your punishment for this contemptible behavior will be decided at a later date. As for you, Inspector? Prosecutor, Sogi, you will be remanded following these proceedings. Willingly, I trust, since you gave your word. This futile game of revenge is over, young Master Sogi. Oh shit.
Oh no.
No! Sogi, no!
Oh no. Oh.
I didn't realize that's how you scream? That's what you Cosmo, I've never heard that before. That will be all. I hereby declare this trial to be over. Court is all.
Whom? Oh. Who?
Yeah!
Nice.
Their favorite Pimbo! Mr. Sholmes!
This is the music.
Oh, hell. Oh,
I
it's
gotta-
so good!
Wait, my gun needs to go away because
You get
Sholmes
Sholmes
is
is
here.
here. Yeah, he's got the gun, it's fine.
yeah, give it to him.
Yeah, this is no place for amateur detection. What? Amateur detection? Mr. Sholmes, may I remind you that these proceedings are closed to the general public? You will leave the courtroom at once.
No!
He's not the general public.
Mr. Sholmes was instrumental in the apprehension of Seishiro Jigoku before he fled from Europe. The court should hear what he has to say.
Lord Male Strongheart, it's imperative that you refrain from bringing this trial to an end at this stage.
Is it really? And why would that be?
You need only to recall your own words from the opening of the trial to answer that question, if I may. We will stop at nothing to uncover the whole truth behind these disturbing findings. Surely it can't be that the shock of being accused of being the Reaper yourself has erased that from your memory, can it?
First of all, I don't sound like that. The whole truth, sir, has already been uncovered.
It would seem that we have a great many important members of the judiciary present here today. I put it to you, my dear fellows, should the trial end at this juncture?
Paul,
He's
right
literally
now.
asking- yeah. He's asking for audience participation.
Yeah. Right below your seat, you will see a
Scan the QR code and vote now on your
Yeah.
phones. After all, why have you been invited to attend? To nod along to the prevarications of your superiors? Oh,
Yo!
everyone's like voting on their phones.
Yeah. On their ye old phones. Order in court.
It seems to me that we stand before a door that leads to a new era of legal practices. A door that is ajar. Let us emerge from the shadows of the Reaper's decade-long ascendancy. For you and you alone, my dear fellows, have the power to push this door open now.
The auditors in the gallery have no rights to express an opinion on court proceedings. Silence!
That's right, the judge has absolute authority here.
Yes, if you call the trial to an end, it must end.
What did he do?
This is dark things occurring behind the scenes. Dark things indeed. Why is Beppo here?
Is there a single person here present who can? Oh!
What? The trial should go on. Summon the witness.
That's right. We need to get this out before the young Japanese fellow is remanded to history. Oh.
Why not you assured the president you would uncover the whole truth here?
Vindicate yourself of this loudlandish.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's the very foundation of British law.
A toast to my dependable colleagues in the gallery.
A toast to democracy.
Yeah.
On with the trial! Oh, with the trial! Testify! Testify!
Oh man, they're actually chanting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do!
Well, my lord. You hear the voice of British justice, I take it. I think you'll find it will be rather awkward to silence. We're bullying him.
We're peer pressuring him. The court will recess briefly. I need... Stop pressuring me. This is bullying. I have no intention of shrinking from these allegations. Bailiff, arrange for the subpoena of the witnesses once. As soon as the gentleman arrives at the courthouse, we shall reconvene.
A recess won't be necessary, my lord.
Pardon.
Mikotoba is a close friend of mine. He accompanied me today and is waiting in the antechamber as we speak.
Oh.
I brought the whole man.
Yeah. I don't know why, just like, Mikotoba is a cold friend of mine. I have him in my pocket. I don't know why that's what my brain was like. There's no need, I have him right here. He just like throws him out. It's like, like from his Doraemon.
Like from a Pokemon
Yeah.
ball, like a Pokeball, like...
Go, Mikotoba! I'm here! That's not his voice, but whatever.
I do believe he's been enjoying a little trip down memory lane, in fact.
What? Oh, like, he's hearing it?
What? Professor Mikotoba is here in the courthouse?
Mr. Sholmes, you... You didn't know this would happen, did you?
My dear fellow, no one is in a better position to answer that question than you, surely.
I wasn't just asking for the fun of it, you know. Well, I must thank you for your assistance in this matter, Mr. Sholmes. However, you are of no further use here. Get the fuck out of my courtroom. Kindly leave the courtroom at once.
But of course, in truth, I find myself rather busy now as a result of these developments. Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes?
I trust you have Iris's little lucky charm with you.
Absolutely. It's still in my pocket. I twist the ear sometimes to keep them
Yeah,
nervous.
just for fun.
Yeah, fidgety, you know.
She sends her regards and a reminder. If you find yourself at a dead end, the ears are at your disposal. Just one tug, if you please.
I've only half heard you. Oh, of course. I think we get one more Herlock lifeline.
I can't wait.
To tug the ear. In that case, the trial will continue without delay. Bailiff, show the witness to the stand. God.
Damn.
Oh my
damn.
god! So it's Lord Strongheart. He's the Reaper of the Bailey. Where exactly is this trial going to take me, I wonder? Just how deep am I about to be plunged into the blackness of the abyss? Right, you have to be through. That's so dramatic. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to head into the heart of the Maelstrom. Maelstrom.
The Maelstrom. I get it.
And confront whatever horrors it tries to drown me under. As to the
TBC?
continued?
I'm getting a TBC, I think. Yeah. A Tibic.
Tibic. Hell yeah! 25
Yeah.
times later.
Godly, I like that you said that he needs to kill him during the recess time, because that's what I was thinking too. He was like,
Yeah.
we need a recess, and he's just like goes out and immediately goes to look for.
Yeah,
Miko
I need
Kuba.
to go to the restroom for 30-ish minutes. Okay. Oh my god.
Maria? Maria? Oh hi. Oh hello.
Why is she facing that way?
So witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
Yeah, I need to go to the restroom. I'll see you in a little bit. And this is like,
The pa pa.
why is she here? We didn't ask for her to come here.
Package deal. I guess they're all coroners. We've summoned like the only 2 coroners in the country at this point because Scythe
That's
is
not in jail.
prison. Yeah.
Eugen Mikotowa, lecturer and forensic medicine at the Imperial Yume University in Tokyo, Japan. I didn't say I could read. I could only
I
write.
may have a doctorate, but I don't know how to read.
Jesus. Why is she staring at him like that? It's so scary. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Maria,
This fucking
Maria.
this-
Now that Maria's been like, Maria was already kind of weird, but now they're kind of
Wait.
railing her back. She's just full weird now.
this hold on, let's take a screenshot. This this looks like what is that fucking song? Like, you didn't have to call me up, where he
Oh,
like
yeah,
paints
yeah.
he's like all painted up and the fucking lady
Yeah.
is like also painted up but like looking at him or something, like, or
Yeah,
like
somebody that I used to know.
yeah, something. This is what it looks like. It looks like a fucking music video. Father?
Father.
Father? Why have you brought the gun, Father? Sorry.
And Professor Mikotoba, the young lady beside you.
Who the fuck is this lady? Oh, this is Dr. Mariah Carey? Maria Gorey. Scotland Yard's practicing coroner, the daughter of Dr. Scythe, I understand. Yes, Dr. Scythe, who's in fucking jail. I'm afraid I can't tell you why she's here, she just appeared.
And she won't fucking stare, but like stop staring
She's
at me.
been
with
staring
those
at me
dead
for
eyes.
the past hour. I've been in the antechamber all this time and she's been staring at me like this. I don't know what to do with her. Please help
Maria's
me.
pretty lovable, godly. I like
She's
her a
so
lot.
cute. I love her.
I remember when we met her in the game, so we can adopt her, right? Because she has no mom now.
Oh yeah, and she was really sweet with Iris, I think.
Yeah, she's just like kind of sweet. She was sweeter than I thought she would be because she updated the autopsy for us, and she's like very much just a studious girl. I think.
Yeah, she was very truthful too. Like she wasn't
Yeah.
just like, because we were like suspicious of her before, because we were like, you didn't put a time of death. What the fuck is up with that?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, I didn't do it on purpose. Jeez.
Yeah, and she's it was harder to read her before she had the mask on too.
Yeah, that's right. And now we see her, and now it's like she's just a girl. It's fine.
Yeah, she's just potentially our daughter.
She's my daughter and my sleep paralysis Steven all at the same time. Yeah, Mikoto was like, like this whole time she's been with him, and Kazuma's just like, who's the girl next to you? And he's like, oh, thank God you can see her too.
Yeah.
I've been.
You guys can see her. Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God! I thought I was going crazy. She's been staring at me this whole time. I thought she was a ghost.
If you didn't know who she was, he probably would have been like, oh.
Yeah. What the fuck? Sorry, the fucking music, the ring.
You summoned this strange Japanese man as a witness to that autopsy. But you don't summon Mama. That makes no sense. She was there too.
That's about the size of it. She's been saying this the whole time.
Yeah.
I've had her eyes boring into the side of my cheek constantly whilst I was in the edge. We were joking, but it was true.
Oh my gosh, she really was. She's so funny.
She's so funny. Whilst I was in the antechamber too. Poor man, the idea of it's making me shudder. The revelations about Dr. Scythe that came to light some days ago defiled the reputation of the entire judiciary. She was therefore deemed unfit to appear as a witness in today's proceedings. The Ministry of Justice's decision on that is
Well, we wouldn't want any more perjury to be committed, would we?
Don't say that in front of her fucking daughter, come on. Oh. The Ministry of Justice? Some questionable strings are being pulled, I think. I remember you, Dr. Mikotoba. But I certainly never expected to be meeting you under these circumstances. Yes, it's been a long while, Lord Strongheart.
The prosecution understands that you were a visiting student of forensic science in London until 10 years ago.
She's staring at him again. I'm convinced Maria's only here for comic relief.
Yeah.
That's right, I studied under Dr. Wilson at St. Sinners.
So you were present at the autopsy of my brother Lord Klint van Zieks.
I was, yes. I assisted Dr. Wilson in the entire procedure.
Mama's far more skilled than any Japanese man.
Literally, who let her in? Like,
Well,
fucking...
that was fucking rude. Alright. Well, Dr. Wilson asked me to be his primary assistant on that occasion. And this autopsy report was actually penned by you, I believe. Yes, I noted all the doctor's findings, and when we were done, he headed through the document. Well, he read through the document and signed it.
Poor Mama. Secondary assistant. She wouldn't have such a good view of all the innards.
Okay.
This is so funny because, like, earlier, Mail was literally like, Herlock, you're of no use to this case, so you can leave the courtroom now. Kid hang out? They're just letting this child haunt the courtroom now? Okay. That's fine.
Alright, this is what we're doing today.
Yeah. So, Professor, do you remember Inspector Gregson?
Yes, of course. If it wasn't for his insistence, Lord Van Zieks' autopsy would never have happened. My VTube studio has crashed. Hold on, give me a fucking second.
Oh no, BTS.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh. Good point, Godly. I think the only reason why she's around is because nobody wants to take on the responsibility of removing her from the...
That's true. But he was absolutely convinced that it would reveal decisive evidence against Genshin, you see. I'm gonna just be, very still. Except for my wings. Don't worry about that. I'm actively sorting it out as we speak. So Lord Strongheart had to entreat the nobility to allow it to take place. Do correct me if I'm wrong, my lord. I'm still talking. It was a result of that autopsy that a mass murder was apprehended and justice was done.
But Gregson admitted to it before he was killed. He admitted that the results of the autopsy were fabricated.
Garland, calm down. She's like 15. I don't remember how old she is actually.
She's baby child, but
she's
she
a
is
baby.
very, you know what? She is attractive and she is a very well designed.
She's super cute. I do love.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 19.
Oh, I thought she was younger.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought she was younger.
I think it's because the way she speaks. She says
Oh
mama.
yeah,
and
she
she's
says
very,
mama.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of a
She's
child.
very-
She's a little fish out of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's
I
not that
mean,
young, but still.
she's not that young, which is thankfully because she is a coroner. She's actively working with dead bodies.
She is young enough, definitely, for us to adopt as part
Yes,
of our
yes.
family, our found
Exactly.
family.
Adopt her. Exactly.
You were there at the time, so you must testify. You have an obligation to tell the truth about what really went on.
Absolutely. And that's precisely why I'm here. I don't know about her though.
And that's why I'm here too.
Okay.
Really?
Alright.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. Very well then. You will give your formal testimony now, witness. But before you begin, a word of warning.
Oh, whoa?
Oh, well?
You will state truthfully and accurately what you saw and what you heard at the time. I wouldn't dream of doing otherwise, my lord. What? He's asking them to be accurate? This was fucking 10 years ago. Are you shitting me right now?
Yeah.
There's no way they would be able to. The moment your testimony verges on supposition, I will expel you from my courtroom. God forbid you have bad memory. Remember that. From my own observations, I couldn't say there was any indication of the autopsy results having been fabricated. Death resulted from a wound made by a Western-style sword transfixing the heart. that I found a little strange.
Hmm.
Sword? I feel like it was a gunshot before.
Why? Like, if either way, neither of these line up with Professor's moda operandi. Like, he's dog murder.
He sure dog murder.
Yeah. Why would it be a sword?
Okay, let me see this.
Stab
Stab
wound.
wound. Okay, other superficial.
We mentioned this last time when we looked at
this.
this too. We
Yeah.
were like, that's not a dog.
A dog can't stab. Objection.
Objection! Dogs can't stab people.
I will demonstrate. Come on, Toby. Just like bring out Toby.
Yeah.
Oh! Can you stab me? See? It's like what the fuck is going on right now? Okay. So, there are no other signs of external. Oh, we're still doing testimony.
There were no other signs of external injury. Nothing questionable at all. It was just that.
What?
Her face.
Oh yeah, I forgot she does that.
It was just that beautiful but dangerous piece of evidence removed from the man's stomach.
Wait, what?
What? We gotta press this.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we have all three people testing? Okay.
It's a collaborative
Presumed.
effort. This is a group
collab.
project. It's a group project. Oh my god.
Presumed to have been swallowed by the victim as a way of posthumously identifying his assailant. Oh, okay.
Oh, he
A
swallowed?
belonging of Clint swallowed a belonging of the professor's to incriminate him, is what is being
Or
said
it
here.
could be that they put
Could have
it
been
there.
planted there.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's, I read Akira Blue's message and it made me think of the 3, Koro-chan, who has a knife.
The what?
There's a party member in the game Persona 3, just literally a dog that
Oh
wields
yes, Koro-chan.
Yeah.
He can attack.
Yeah, so it was like when earlier we were like, dogs can't stab. I'm like, Koro-chan just like, bark, bark.
Yeah, no, shut up. You're a special case. Don't talk. Don't say anything.
No indication, nothing to suggest fabrication.
Professor Mikotoba, are you sure about that? Please stop staring at him. I'm so fucking. Why did she insist doing this? Oh my god, dude. Well, nothing that I could positively identify as such, much less swear to in testimony. I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna turn off my VTube on my thing so I can figure out what the hell is going on. So I can figure out what the heck is going on around here.
What the heck is happening here?
Yeah, Godly, that's what I was thinking too. Like, why would he try to posthumously, well, not posthumously, he wouldn't have been dead when he, but like, why would he try to swallow it if,
Yeah,
like,
it's
autopsies
kinda...
weren't a norm back then?
That's right.
Yeah, he wouldn't be like, they cut me open and like, it would be more like, when Kazuma died, and they fabricated, like, his accusation when he, like, wrote in on the floor. That would have been, like, more reasonable for his time.
And they. Hello.
Oh, hello?
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's a good point. I feel like that's definitely going to be brought up at some point. Well, nothing. Did I say already? Did I fucking say this already? Nothing that I could possibly identify as such, much less swear to in testimony.
Oh,
Totally
That's
not
so
sus. Totally not sus. No.
fucking, oh my god!
Well, that clears things up nicely. The only fabrication here, Sogi, has come from you.
What?
You claim the inspector confessed just before his death. But that is the fabrication.
No, he freely acknowledged it. I swear he did.
It's like, objection! Your Honor, that laugh. I can't even say Your Honor because there's no fucking judge in this.
Yeah, you're
Like
not
this
the
is so
judge.
fucked. We don't have a judge. I really hope like at towards the end, like Santa Claus judge is gonna come in like you're not the real judge, or like
ho,
you.
ho, ho,
Yes.
guilty.
It's like, I've come bearing gifts of guilty verdicts.
Guilty verdicts. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Really, with the tip of a sword at his throat, the man was clearly at his wits' end. The court will give no credence to this confession that was uttered in obvious desperation. Quite simply, there was nothing questionable about the investigation of Lord Clint Van Ziek's death. And with this testimony we have, without question, uncovered the whole truth of the matter. If I may, my lord. There was most certainly something questionable about it, and the whole truth does rather elude us, I feel. Oh shit?
Ho ho.
I beg your pardon.
Sheesh.
Can't believe I'm streaming with Domo right now. We were talking we were talking about this before I started streaming. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
But like Domo's the first and only person I've ever heard say sheesh in front of me, like in real life, because I met
Yeah,
him.
and like kind of unironically.
Yeah, like super unironically, like oh my fucking god, this guy. And just every time he is to blame for that being in my vocabulary. I hate him. Fucking god, because
There's I think at one point I was looking at, I wasn't actually, because I got my Jeep from a friend, but I was looking, I don't know if everyone's aware of this. If you're shopping for PC parts, GPUs are actually so in demand right now that certain GPUs, there's automated Twitch and YouTube streams for you to check when they go in stock at certain vendors. And when they do, they have a sound alert attached to them. And I remember one of the stores when they go on in stock, the stream sound alert for it was just like sheesh, sheesh. And I was like, yo, is Domo in the room?
yeah, oh my fucking god, dude, I swear, I just keep thinking
There's like a
about
different
it.
sound for every GPU too, but one of them went in stock when I was like eyeing the stream, and it was like,
Yeah.
sheesh, 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 sheesh.
That's so funny though. Like I didn't really think about it until like a DM, but like a DM was basically like, oh, you want to get sponsored? I'm like, no,
No, not really.
not really. But like yeah, I guess like people who build PCs are now like doing streams of PC building and stuff as well.
Yeah,
to, like,
PC building and PC part stock and all that.
part stocking. That's actually so funny. Like I didn't even think that they would have that. Like a notification of things being in stock.
Yeah, it's the GPUs are like very unfortunately the market's been really bad ever since the big C
for
started
real,
happening.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're obviously aware of the facts of the case. All four of the professor's previous victims died when an enormous beast was set upon them that ripped out their throats.
Yes. Yes.
It's Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Oh, such horrifying crimes.
He's red with blood. Okay. But curiously, the killer's last victim, Lord Clint Van Ziek, suffered a different fate. Yes, you're right.
He was stabbed through the heart with a sword.
That's enough. I believe I warned you about this, witness. I promise to curtail your testimony as soon as it entered the realms of supposition or speculation. Very well, my lord. In that case, the defense will pursue a conclusion to this during the cross-examination. What? I have the right to cross-examine every witness after testimony, you fucking... And I fully intend to exercise that right.
Yeah. Ryunosuke.
I'm afraid that even the presiding judge has no authority to contravene the letter of the law,
Yeah, fuck you.
as I'm sure every member of the judiciary present in the gallery would agree.
Love her.
She might as well be T-posing next to him. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Oh my god, if she's T-posing, that'd be so funny.
It's just like the whole time Mikoto was like talking serious business, he's like, don't look to your left, don't look to your left, don't look to your left. Very well, you may begin, counsel. However, the moment your argument strays from the established facts, I will not hesitate to bring the cross-examination to an end. Proceed with caution. Yes, my lord. Oh, does that mean we can't, like, press? Too much? I don't know.
I think we can press. Well, I mean, there's one very, very like obvious
Oh, yeah,
segment
yeah.
that we want to press on. It's
Yeah.
the Maria.
The Maria.
The Maria.
Well, he
That is
apparently.
okay. This one's really weird too.
Yeah, I think we're gonna press this.
Yeah.
I think this is
Wait,
pertinent.
wait, wait.
What? What?
Western style sword, and in the Asogi papers, he says the only weapon he has is a Japanese sword.
Ow!
Oh,
I bit my tongue.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Anyway, we can press all the sus.
Okay.
things.
In all the previous 4 killings attributed to the professor, the victims were killed by an enormous dog, I believe. Their throats were, well, mauled. Mauled? Correct. And yet Lord Van Zieks was stabbed. Please, can we not say Lord Van Zieks? Like, the person next to you is also Lord Van Zieks.
Yeah, every time they say, he's like,
Yeah, he's like, oh, I've been stabbed.
I have.
Do you mean to say you think Lord Klint Van Zieks may not in fact have been one of the professor's victims? There's no basis on which to doubt the findings of the investigations carried out at the time. But Genshin Asogi confessed to all of his crimes upon his arrest. Oh, he did? Why the fuck did you do
Yeah.
that, dude?
I think he was trying to like take it for someone else probably. Because he was very I remember Daly was saying like he would bump into him in the jail and he was very like very like noble Japanese man about it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's like he didn't seem like someone who'd kill people or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know. And I mean, every single person who's talked about Genshin has been like, he's a very nice man.
Yeah, and that's
So
it.
like,
And also he killed him.
yeah, and also he killed like 5 people, and we're like,
All right.
usually that don't go together. So, yeah. He admitted to having taken the lives of all 5 members of the aristocracy. Yet the beast was used to carry out the killings. The beast that was used to carry out the killings was never identified. No evidence was found to suggest that Genshin had ever kept a dog.
A true hound of hell.
Okay.
you could say that Genshin really made an impact. Matt.
I fucking hate it here.
This one's not very sus. I think this one's okay.
Yeah, there's no other signs of internal injury, nothing questionable at all. It was just a beautiful but dangerous piece of evidence. Oh yeah, that's right. Why did you do that? Ma'am, where are you looking at? The ceiling? I mean, there's beautiful stained glass on the ceiling, but can you please come back to Earth?
Yeah.
I really would appreciate it. What exactly was it, though? What does beautiful but dangerous mean?
Give us a thing.
Well, it was sparkly and round with a hole. As if it might slip over a finger, perhaps.
What the fuck?
Ring?
It was a ring,
Oh.
stupid. Belonging to Genshin Asogi.
My father's ring was inside the victim's stomach.
Wait, why was it dangerous?
I don't know.
Catholic break? Okay, hold on.
Why do I need to click the camera break? Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay.
Bah.
Whoops. Wrong one. I fucked up. Okay, let me clear my hair. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. At the time, Genshin wore a large ring on the digitus squartus of his left hand, the fourth or ring finger. Why the fuck did you just say the fucking ring
You
finger?
just wanted to sound a little smart.
I'm smart. Did you know that I was smart? I'm smart. Please get this girl to stop saying it. Please. When we found the ring, a creepy girl with black hair showed up and said, 7 days. I'd understood it was some sort of keepsake.
When my father left Japan for London 16 years ago, sorry, I was 8 years old.
6 years ago, I was 8 years old.
Oh no! But I remember that ring.
You do?
My father's possessions were sent to our family home in Japan after his death, but the ring wasn't among them.
Obviously not. It was a key piece of evidence. It remains under lock and key in the stores at Scotland Yard to this day.
Oh, take it out!
Yeah! After the autopsy, Genshin was summoned by the police to check for the presence of his ring. It wasn't on his hand, of course, but moreover, there were deep abrasions on his finger which had been pulled off.
Oh.
So it was forcefully pulled off. Okay. They arrested the man there and then, right before my eyes.
How could they?
I brought the ring along with me today.
What the fuck? Why do you have it? Why?
Chaotic good.
Jesus Christ. Hey, this is just like when Van Zieks was like, I have his holster for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Here it
her
is.
lost the holster that blew up, and it's like,
Yeah.
why do you?
Why do you have that? What?
It is a bit dusty from years in the stores.
Why does it look like? What the fucking kind of ring is that?
Yeah, why does it look so evil?
Good gracious, yes, that's it. I haven't seen that in 10 long years. I've always thought it was fucking ugly.
Yo, is there official merch out for this?
I want it, yeah.
And that was found inside the victim's stomach?
I want to be married to Genshin Impact. Yes, I'm afraid so. Oh, that's weird. Ooh, Sogi, don't look.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
that's a tough
Yeesh,
place
dude.
to be, Mikotoba, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
Jesus. You hesitated there, Professor Mikotoba. Should we read something into that? Well, it's just that thinking back now. Well, I didn't actually witness the moment he was extracted from the victim's body. What?
Oh my! Really?
That precise moment, Dr. Wilson has asked me to fetch him a new scalpel, you see. Ooh.
Ho ho!
Dr. Gory, the removal of historic evidence from the stores requires my consent, does it not? Oh, no.
I'm literally a minor in neurodivergent.
I'm literally a minor neurodivergent. Don't even talk. Do not. It's DNI.
Yeah.
However it came to be here, the court cannot deny that this is crucial evidence for today's proceedings. Can't believe you're gonna get fucked over by a 19-year-old Strongheart. Very well, you may submit it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah! I wish I would have Mr. Asogi's ring, but not that Asogi,
let's
you know
look
what I
at-
mean?
Oh.
Alright, okay. Okay, let's see, let's look at it. It's not the sort of ring normally seen in Japan. They almost look like claws protecting that jewel.
Yeah, it does. We must examine it very carefully, Mr. Naruhodo. Very carefully indeed.
I get it, Susato, I get it! Oh my
Look
Jesus!
at it.
Jesus Christ. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, a ring belonging to Genshin Impact found in Lord Clint Van Zieks' stomach during the autopsy. The claws grasping the gem look sharp enough to cause a very nasty scratch.
Whoa.
What if he has a scratch
Someone's
somewhere? Like he has
looking
a
for a
scar.
scratch on
Yeah, a scar or something like that. Yeah. Oh no, oh no.
Let's look at it.
I see red. I hope it's not too bad.
I see.
The thing is dropping a little bit, but it's like on and off. I don't know why. Why though?
Let me go take a look. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I got ad blocked.
Thank you for the ad revenue.
Oh, it's fine right now? Okay, yay.
Okay, it's a little iffy, but it's like on and off. It's like green and then red and then yellow and then green. It's like
I'll monitor it from my end. It looks fine right now.
Okay. The claws grasping the hook. Okay. We're gonna look at it for a little bit. Maybe there's a blood stain or anything of the sort. These fat claws were doing a good job of protecting the equally fat gemstone in the middle of this ring. Why the fuck are you talking
Alright,
like that?
dude.
Yes, if you were clumsy, you could give yourself a rather nasty cut on them, I should think.
How? Now my finger's bleeding. The claws are really sharp.
Dumbass. Literally, she was like, you would cut yourself, and he's like, ow. I've already done it.
Oh, I have boo boo.
Okay.
Oh my, that was a very quick clumsiness, Mr. Naruhodo. Even for you. Even by your standards, it's quite fucking stupid.
Thank you. Alright, Jesus, my god. I'm a boo boo. He's just like, Cosma, you have to kiss it better. He like shows it to him in the other side of the courtroom.
Boy, it's so hurting.
It's so scratchy. Oh. Who would make such a dangerous ring? You couldn't swallow it without doing yourself some fairly serious damage, surely.
Oh shit, that's true too.
A sticky mochi bun of about that size would go down much better, with some red bean paste in the middle.
Why is it red?
Yeah, why is that text red? Why do they highlight that text?
Yeah, someone as clumsy as me would probably manage to choke on it somehow. Me too, buddy.
It's because mochi is good.
Does anything
I
in
guess
here
that's
that
it.
says property of not Genshin?
This belongs to not Genshin Asogi.
Yeah, this belongs to
Oh,
male
girls are
strong.
involved.
It doesn't. Oh my god, my fucking thing is doing a thing again. Oh my god, everything's going crazy.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my model again. We're gonna lower the thingy. The thingy. Where's the thingy?
The thingy?
No thingy.
I think
these are all pretty good clues already. The fact that it would cause some damage.
Yes.
Either on its way down or when someone handles it. The fact that there are marks on Genshin's finger when it was when it was removed. Maybe it means it doesn't fit him very well. I don't know.
I mean, I think the marks mean that it actually fits him, and it like took a while to get off.
For someone to like claw off his hand.
Yeah. I don't actually know if that's what it's getting at, but it is something. It is something. Hold on. Sorry, everything is going crazy. I don't know what's up. I really need to do something about my my system. It's falling apart as we speak. Jesus, I really need to wire my internet. I need to Ethernet my connection.
Yeah, get the juice straight from the internet teat.
I wish you didn't say that. So I think that's it for now. Maybe there's something like pertinent later. I don't know why she was like, we should examine it carefully. There's nothing. Oh, maybe it's because he was like
just the clue about the swallowing.
Oh, wait, I get it.
It would have torn up his throat.
She literally said this one.
Oh, no internal injury.
Yes, no internal injury.
That's impossible. Ha!
The court has heard that the ring was extracted from the victim's stomach. But you didn't actually see it being removed, did you? Professor Mikotoba? That's right. As I said in my testimony before, at that moment I was fetching a replacement scalpel that Dr. Wilson had requested. In other words, you can neither confirm nor deny whether this ring in fact really came from the victim's stomach or not. What are you suggesting, counsel? That the ring was never in the victim's stomach to begin with. It's entirely feasible that Dr. Wilson fabricated that detail about the autopsy.
What are you saying? That Dr. Wilson?
That Dr. Wilson was in possession of the ring in advance, and after it was somehow stolen from Mr. Asogi. I'm gonna drink, because there's a hydrate redeem. Thank you, Sasha.
Oh, Sasha, thank you.
Thank you. Everyone. Oh.
And he produced it during the procedure, pretending to have found it there and then in the victim's stomach.
Supposition at best. What possible evidence do you have to support such a rash claim?
This evidence, right here.
That's the autopsy report.
It sure is.
It's explicit in that report, counsel. Other than the ring, nothing unusual was noted internally. So I'm not sure how you would prove your point. How you intend to prove your point.
Haha!
You've already done it for me, my lord, you fucking stupid bitch. The lack of internal... just like, you know, skin says out there being like, idiot, stupid, dumb.
Yeah.
The lack of internal injury says it all.
What?
To swallow a ring of this size would require considerable effort and determination. I know. I just touched it and I got a little
I
boo-boo.
tried.
I just tried.
I should know because I just tried.
It hurt.
Hold on real quick. I need to find... Where is my thingy? Hold on. My task. I want to look at Task Manager and see if I have any stupid things open.
Taskman.
Taskman.
Okay. And in addition to its size, there are sharp claws around the gemstone to contend with. Jesus.
My brother was a determined man, and on the brink of death even more so, I'm sure.
Sorry. Just like... there's no way he swallowed this. My brother was a determined man.
Yeah. He could do whatever he set his mind to.
Such a funny, like, reply to that.
I believe in his abilities, even though he's been dead for 10 years. He would have stopped at nothing to ensure that evil killer was brought to justice.
But if he really had swallowed that enormous ring, it's inconceivable that no traces of its passage down his throat would have been would have remained as internal trauma.
Yeah! No!
No! That's it?
The duality of man is me going like, yeah! And then
No!
being straight after going like, no!
And you have to say it too.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
No. I mean... Mikoto was like, maybe? Hold on, let me... Okay. There you've arrived at the sticking point. Sticky like mochi. And that's precisely why I had my doubts about finding myself 10 years ago.
Then why didn't you say something at the time?
Do you see who's judging right now? Like, he's crazy, scary. I did. I still remember the conversation I had with Dr. Wilson in the laboratory that day. Oh my god, shit. We have to make okay, I think you should do Wilson.
Okay. Look at this! Though this is a very curious ring to find in a man's stomach, wouldn't you say?
But isn't that rather peculiar, Dr. Wilson?
What's that now, Mikotoba?
Well, if he swallowed a ring of that size with those sharp metal claws that it has, surely you would expect to see damage to the throat and esophagus? torn mucous membranes at the very least.
Dr. Mikotoba, may I remind?
Oh, shut that's it, sorry.
That I have vastly more experience than you. Oh my god.
Dude, I can't believe you've done this. I'm terribly sorry.
I can think of plenty of ways to explain why no injuries were.
No. Oh shit, that's
Oh wait,
Wilson?
that's Will, sorry. No. No, you.
No, you know.
No, let's say this. The victim would appear to have ingested the item as evidence to identify his assailant.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, write it down. The gaslight, I know. So I was right. He gaslit you.
He invented gaslighting.
Mikotoba like recounts this, and the whole court's like, "Dude, you're being gaslit," and he's like, "What's gaslight?"
Aw. He would though. Like Mikotoba, I feel like is such a sweet man that he'd like would have no idea.
What does it mean?
I don't know what
So I was right. Dr. Wilson deliberately fabricated the results of the autopsy to implicate my father.
I'm disappointed, counsel. That argument is nothing more than speculation.
What?
Dr. Wilson was Britain's leading authority on forensic science and autopsy work. There's no scientific basis on which to doubt the man's expert opinion. Pardon the interruption, my lord, but damage to the mucous membranes of the throat is easily identified even in living subjects.
Using a device called an endoscope, recently demonstrated in practical use in France. I want one. The government can pay. For Christmas. I want a Christmas gift. Give me one.
I want an endoscope for Christmas.
I don't think so. Who am I, your fucking dad? And Dr. Gory. Oh shit. Rest assured that your removal of evidence from the stores without permission will not go unpunished. She's like 19. Calm down.
Yeah, not if we send you to jail tonight.
Yeah, stupid.
We open up the dead to find the truth.
I beg your pardon.
But Mama, she chose to stitch her corpses up, with all her secrets inside. That's wrong.
Oh shit. Dr. Gory. It's looking as though she's chosen to walk a different path to her mama. That's so... She's such an inspiration, honestly, because I think we both thought that, like, when we first saw her, we thought that she would be exactly the same. And we speculated.
She relied so hard on her mom.
Yeah, she was super like her mama. My mama's the best and all that. And usually that means that, like, they're super, they're super idolizing and they're super like, my mama can do no harm, sort of thing. So
yeah.
But oh man, I love her. I actually love her. She's so smart. Like she knows what's up. Not just not just because of her mama best, sort of thing. Oh my god.
Mama
Alright.
best girl.
Mama.
Okay.
Yes. The ring.
Vanzieks, please also remember there are other people to your left. So, shrapnel? Because it was like, Jesus Christ, dude. A little warning next time.
What about the ring? I've just remembered something. An earlier incident.
What incident?
The one I recounted to you before. About a memory I have. Of Genshin Asogi saving my life.
Oh yeah, we talked about this before.
With the CG.
Yeah, with the CG.
What? My father? Saved your life? Cosmo, can you calm the fuck down? He's so emotional right now.
He actually is so emotional. It's really funny. I mean, it's sad for him, obviously, but like, I don't know, just him being like, no, you did it. I fucking swear. But like, it's so like, it's like, dude, there's like, we have evidence right now. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's fine.
We'll take our time.
Yeah, don't worry.
We'll get him.
Hi.
It was 10 years ago on a foggy night. Genshin and I were walking down some back streets at a late hour. All of a sudden...
Did I do? Oh no, this is just some fucking thugs. Don't break the pit,
yeah,
we're coming, rush! Oh, there he is. Oh, look at him, baby Vanzieks.
Oh, little baby. Does he have a ring on here? I can't see.
Oh,
Is
he
that
does,
his
he
ring?
does. Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Next to Vanzieks, yeah.
All of our assailants were armed with pistols, their faces obscured by scarves.
We're just staring at the CG like,
It's good.
Bang.
The next thing I knew, there was silence all around. Genshin lay on the cobbled street. Blood was seeping from his left hand. He shielded me. It was on the ring finger of his left hand that he used to wear that ring.
Are you saying?
I've always believed those thugs were after me. But now I'm starting to question if perhaps I wasn't the intended target at all. Wait, but... Genshin was arrested 2 days after that attack. And in that short interval, the decisive evidence needed to indict him was miraculously found.
You mean the ring was stolen from him? You think that's what those thugs were after that night? Oh shit.
Oh man!
Oh shit. Kazua's having a really rough day today.
You pathetic coward. You expect me to believe that you weren't involved? What do you mean by that? It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who took it. You stole my father's ring. You set the whole thing up so you could paint him as a mass...
No! Kazuma. Open your eyes.
Ryunosuke.
You must know deep down. The truth can't be completely obscured, even when your judgment is only slightly clouded. Oops. I don't know if I said that right. But at the moment, you seem to be floundering through a dense fog. Is that why you were so insistent I should be present in this trial? To see you like this? Oh fuck. Well, this is an amusing spectacle. What a grandiose expression on your face, as if you were the Lady Justice herself. It seems you thoroughly convinced yourself of this alleged fabrication of the autopsy results. So much so that you're apparently blind to the blatant contradiction that would be born out of it. Though it's extremely hard to believe, let us imagine that there was some misconduct during the autopsy. If that were the case, why would Asogi not have disputed the findings in his trial? Oh. I don't know. In the closed court hearing 10 years ago, the defendant never once denied the claims against him. Isn't that right, Lord Van Zieks?
Yes, that is indeed correct.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I just... Oh, what if? Because we said it before, like, what if? Because he was literally like, I did it, like, right immediately, and usually when people do that, it's because they're covering for someone. What if he was, like, I don't know, for some reason, like, if it wasn't him, it would be, like, Van Zieks or something.
Oh, like he knows
he
that the next person to...
Yeah, because he protected him once, right? Like, I feel like that specific thing is not just for, like, you know, pity points.
Yeah, he knows that, like, if he didn't take the blame, then
it would be
Baroque would have been implicated.
I don't know. I don't know. Or that, or like he probably assumes that, like, it's kind of futile. Like, I mean, if they stole his ring and then used it in court, I feel like at that point it's like, who the fuck is like, how am I gonna get out of here, sort of thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Upon hearing the verdict of guilty, he merely closed his eyes, quietly accepting the judgment. The actions of a man who has accepted responsibility for his deeds and is resigned to his fate.
But then...
Oh my. That is very strange. If Mr. Asogi did nothing to oppose the charges against him, then... that would surely mean there was no fabricated evidence.
An obvious conclusion at which you should have arrived many minutes ago, Prosecutor Asogi. Your twisted loyalty and clouded judgment are hampering your ability for logical thought. Genshin Asogi's silence at his hearing can mean only one thing. There was no fabrication of evidence during the autopsy of his final victim 10 years ago. But if that autopsy was all about board, there would be nothing to stop Lord Strongheart bringing this trial to an immediate conclusion. Oh? That was Van Zieks, right? No?
No,
Nope,
that was
Asogi. Their voices, their Igiaris kind of sound similar.
Yeah, Van Zieks will always show up in the really
In the regal
garish font, though.
Igiari. Okay.
Thank you, Ryunosuke. If it wasn't for your frank words just now, this trial may very well have ended prematurely.
Cosma. What's this latest absurdity, Council?
My lord. Your reasoning is perfectly sound, but for one giant hole.
I beg your pardon.
You claim my father's silence was due to the fact that there was no fabricated evidence. But there's another possible explanation. You've overlooked the possibility that he had a reason for maintaining that silence that would lead to him being convicted and sent to his death. If the autopsy results win, whoa! Very fancy pointing he's doing here.
I think he's been doing this pointing, but it just so happens that it's like straight to us now.
It's right at us. It's
Yeah.
so much funnier from this angle. I feel like he should be having like
This is super JoJo pose.
he really should be sticking his pinky out too. I feel like.
yeah. Jesus.
If the autopsy results were an invention, there's no conceivable reason why the man wouldn't protested.
Oh, whoops. There's some noise.
Oh, those results were an invention, all right. There's no question about that. Or are you forgetting that 2 people with a connection to that autopsy have been assassinated?
My connection is doing a thing again. What the hell is happening with my life? What is my life right now?
He should throw a wine bottle and in the deadest voice say, "Yeet."
Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet.
Okay.
If I force the grievances I feel from my mind, I start to see you in a very different light.
Ooh.
I think perhaps it's you who's been living in delusion these 10 years. Me?
Kazuma-sama has created one last chance for us here, Mr. Naruhodo.
I don't know what kind of chance he's created by shit-talking, Venzi.
Yeah, just this is it. He started to shit talk them. Maybe we can find something
now
while
we
we're
can look at our
talking.
evidence.
If we can only show there was a reason for his father's silence in this trial.
The reason why the man would have said nothing even though he was an innocent? Could it have been part of some negotiation, perhaps? Enough rhetoric. The court must be shown evidence. What proof do you has? Oh shit, that would cost you and your boy. Oh, the Asogi papers? Is it finally?
The papiers? We can look at
Okay,
it.
let me see, yeah. I, Genshin Asogi, hereby request that upon my death, any and all material possessions and wealth belonging to me and it is saddened I accept my fate in this foreign land to acknowledge that I will never see my homeland or family again, but I regret nothing about my chosen path. Okay.
I don't think it's this one. What else do we have?
Oh, it's the when you said the only weapon he has left, no, he literally means like the papers are the only weapon he has left.
Oh, okay.
And
That
it's not
explains
the,
why this would not have applied to
Yeah.
the other thing.
Asogi's silence in court. Maybe it's because he had like he had a will, and like I don't know, maybe there's a deal that was like we're gonna, you know, if you want to bring these all back to Japan, then you have to shut the fuck up. But I don't know, I don't think that makes too much sense. The more I talked about it, the more I was like, this is stupid.
Like, I don't know if that was working out.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Reprimand, whatever. Not Trigson. Sogi papers. Evacuation deal that has nothing to do with it.
Let's look through all of our evidence.
Okay, let's
okay,
start
we'll
from
look
the
through this
beginning.
row.
Yeah, so okay, this I don't think this has anything to do with this trial because it's all like from the other one. We did like 3 trials in one thing, like
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so Revolva, this one's kind of, but it's only just like it has nothing to do with
We will use it
Genshin
eventually, I
Asogi.
think. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's here.
yeah.
Yogi's silence in court.
This is Gregson. This is Gregson. There's a bloody handprint. This was whatever. Venus firecracker. Pocket wash. That's fine. That's fine. This is. We already used that. The Sogi papers we haven't used yet. This one. Did we use this?
Yeah,
Yes, we
okay.
did. Yes, we did. Passport. We used this. Maybe I don't remember. Autopsy report. We did use this, but it might be for next time as well. I don't know. I swear, like, is there anything? There's nothing here. I feel like we could like press it and it like
Press
press it. It's such a weird like design, you know? Like, maybe it's just the dude's like fashion style. They were just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. It may come back later as a plot thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's look at the first page of evidences, so we don't miss anything. So there's a Red-Headed League article.
Photograph, little
Virgil.
introduction. It's also the SS
Oh, that's right.
SS, not Bria. What's it called? Grouse.
Grouse.
This is his being
Dismissal
fired.
notice.
Photograph of lady. This is the key to the pocket watch.
The watch.
This is the wig. Revolver.
My wig.
Yeah. The Hiiragi Yuu wig TM. Candelabrum, photograph. Autopsy. This is Gregson's autopsy. This is a crime scene floor plan of Gregson death. Notice board. Venus, firecracker. First name Venus, last name firecracker. Photographic prints. I think this is fine. Yeah.
I recall
Pocket
doing
watch.
stuff like this in the first few games as well, where in the last cases you get like 4 pages of evidence, and then you just kind of have to like very slowly
Yeah.
scrub through it and be like, which
Yeah,
is the one?
like it has anything to do with it. I'm ready for the whatever. I think this is probably one of the only. I think this is the only thing that pertains to him at the moment.
We do have renewed badges, so we can save here.
We
And
sure do. We sure do. Okay, I'm gonna.
there's chances to
save.
fuck up again.
Yes. I swear to the Lord. Okay. I think think this is it though. I think this is the last part, like before which I'm pretty sure the prologue is gonna be, I mean, not prologue, the epilogue is gonna be very long. To,
Yeah,
like, tie
I
up
think
loose ends.
whenever we switch to the next witness, because right now it's the first set of witnesses. If we switch to the next
Oh,
set
yeah,
of
that's
witnesses,
right.
then we can end off there.
Okay. So let's start with this, and if it doesn't work, then fuck me. Here we go.
I can pull up the guide if it really doesn't work.
Fuck! Ah! This is the fastest answer to the question. I indicated before my patience for rhetoric is going in. You're still gonna get
Alright,
one penalty.
let me go look.
Please accompany that penalty with an explanation as to why the answer is wrong. Because someone's father needs okay, wait. If Kazuma's father knew the evidence being used to convict him was fabricated, why would he have said nothing in his trial? I don't get it. If it were me, I'd have protested my innocence until I was blue in the face. He's saying nothing in exchange for some sort of clemency. That could be it. Clemency.
Clementines? Ooh, okay, let me go to the chapter. I mean, let me consult my brain.
Yeah.
Shit. Let me ask the Great Ace Attorney.
Part of your
gods.
brain?
Yeah. Ring.
Don't worry, this is just Susato like going through the going
Yeah,
through her
this is going
giant
on-
encyclopedia. Yeah.
Flipping through a book. Decides to find out why Genshin was silent. Present the dismissal notice.
What? The dismissal?
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait. Presents Asogi's ring on. Yeah, that's what we just did.
Chief
Present the-
Order Daily Vigil is relieved of his post with immediate effect. All rights of redundancy pay and other financial benefits are fully revoked. Aiding and abetting the escape of his prison from this prison of convict just prior to his execution. Details of escape as being investigated. Full corporation. Huh? Indication of the jailbreak plot was conceived prior to the convict's incarceration. It is believed that the convict engaged in some sort of negotiation to the prison staff in order to. Oh!
So he talked it out with Daly and Canada Man. I can't remember his name. Caden.
Oh, so he was like, sure, yeah, put me in fucking jail, stupid, because I'm gonna break out anyway.
Because he has an escape plan.
Okay.
Okay. How the fuck am I? How is this supposed?
Wait. Okay. There was like the music didn't stop. So scared. It's true that Genshin Asogi silenced during this trial, his trial, consulted in his conviction. But that didn't actually lead to his execution. On the contrary, it led to his escape. An escape that was only possible because he'd been sentenced to death.
Although I find it hard to believe my father would have negotiated in that way, the defense is correct. A fake execution, falsification of a death certificate, and a jailbreak inside a coffin. Clearly, such an elaborate plan couldn't have been carried out by my father alone. He must have had the help of a collaborator from the judiciary.
I have here the dismissal notice of the chief warder who was working in the prison at the time. The notes read, there are indications that the jailbreak was in planning prior to the inmate's incarceration. In other words, there were suggestions of some sort of negotiation between Mr. Asogi and the British government.
In exchange for silence in court, he was given an assurance that he would be broken out of prison. Yes, with that sort of clandestine agreement in place, I can imagine he would have kept very quiet.
I would go further than that, in fact. I would say that the elaborate jailbreak of Mr. Asogi can be explained no other way. Wow. Order, order. First fabricated evidence and now a jailbreak conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy, we literally have it in writing. Like, it's not a flat earth theory when there's literally writing by NASA, you know, like, of course, because it's all intimately linked.
The prosecution wishes to summon new witnesses to the stand.
Oh my god,
Oh, Mr. Butt Stuff is coming back.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, Mr. and also Mr. Canadian.
Yeah.
Witnesses.
People who can testify about the jailbreak that took place 10 years ago.
Governor Caden? And the poor chief warder of the prison.
I won't allow this trial to turn into a farce. To summon the governor of the prison after all these years. Oh, well, wouldn't be any trouble, my lord. What?
Father?
My dear friend may appear a little rattle-patted at times, but I can assure you that he's extremely thorough. He wired both Barclay and the local prison earlier,
Is he talking about Herlock? Because he's just called
asking
Herlock.
Governor Arcaden and Mr. Vigil to attend the Old Bailey as a matter of extreme urgency. Yup, they're coming right
Hell
now.
yeah.
Mr. Sholmes did that? Mr. Sholmes did that? Are you telling me that both men are, unless I'm much mistaken, waiting just outside the courtroom at this very... There's a whole line of witnesses just waiting to...
Yeah. They're all just kind of chatting with each other and having coffee.
I was just
like-
hanging out with them in the antechamber, and then this
Yeah.
this girl was just staring at us. It was very weird.
My lord, you must permit this trial to proceed as you declared at its outset. You promised that we would stop at nothing to uncover the whole truth behind these disturbing findings.
Very well. Bring in the witnesses. And make no mistake, I too would like nothing more than to lay this business to rest once and for all. Sure.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, Benzies is still here. Okay. Would the new witnesses state their names and occupations for the court, please? Oh, that's me. I don't remember his voice.
A boot.
A boot. A boot. I, Barry Caden, governor of Barclay Prison.
I also don't remember. Oh, Jesus. What? Oh. Alright,
Oh,
wait,
he's
wait,
using
wait.
his
Yeah, it's
gossip
your
now.
other persona, you know. Hold on, what did he say? I don't remember what his... I think it was something
Yeah.
like that. Everybody calls
Yeah.
me gossip. I shall jaunty little tidbits to pass by you. Your other persona, if you don't mind. Oh, I do beg your pardon, of course.
Oh, why do we get a fade out, fade in? Yeah. Just for that.
My name is Daily Vigil. I used to be the chief warder at Barclay Prison.
The reason you've been summoned here to court today is to testify about the jailbreak of the so-called professor 10 years ago. Gosh, the professor! We've already seen through all this before, a decade ago. And the conclusion was that there was nothing, not anything untoward happening.
You want to run that by me again?
No.
In English. In English, please. A convict escaped from your... bleh. A convict escaped from your prison, Governor. Hardly what you'd call nothing untoward.
Well...
The convict's death certificate was somehow falsified after he was allegedly executed. And he escaped the prison inside his own coffin. A plan of that complexity? could never have been carried out without the help of somebody of influence inside the prison.
Governor Caden, don't imagine that the passage of time will afford you any. Hey. If it turns out that you were involved in the plot, Sogi out of your prison, then of course, the consequences will be very serious. In all likelihood, a capital punishment.
Oh shit.
Gods, hold on, little lads.
Shut up. Witnesses, Governor Caden. You have a critical role to play in the public. Critical role, my favorite podcast. To play in the sorry, to play in the public safety of our country. A great responsibility to shoulder. The significance of your testimony in court cannot be understated. Therefore, think carefully before you speak. That's a threat. He's threatening. And Prosecutor Sogi, have you threatened the witness? You're threatening the witness. Have you threatened the witness again? You will be held in contempt of court.
My apologies, my lord.
Yeah, it's that time of the night where Discord starts cutting off. There's really not much you can do about it. It runs like clockwork. It happens like every time.
We'll probably end off soon anyway because we've switched to the next set of witnesses already. So whenever they start their testimony, we'll end off there.
Okay. Should we do like, okay, so start of testimony or start of cross-examination?
Testimony probably is better, just so we can get the full set next time.
Okay. There's no disputing the fact that an intricate jailbreak plot was enacted 10 years ago. Clearly, you were both involved in some way. So you will testify before the court now and explain exactly what took place. Very well. Let the witnesses give their formal testimony. Tell the court everything you know of the plot to break Asogi out of Barclay 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at them. Couple of cards.
Couple of cards.
Couple of cards. Couple of cards over here. Alright, let's save. Yeah. Alright. Cool. We're doing it. Alright, cool. Oh shit, wait. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. Who did it? Ooh, where we haven't done it. We're not done.
Yeah.
We're definitely not done. But oh my god, we're actually getting to it. This is it. I think
I'm pretty sure that we can get to the
it.
very end time because, like, there was probably gonna be a long epilogue as usual.
for sure. I think, yeah. So even if we're gonna see if we can get to the end by the next one, and then we're definitely still going to have another a stream where we just kind of talk about it, and my VTube studio has stopped working. That's fine. Yeah, clearly this stream wants me to end its suffering. So yeah, we went through like 2 fucking cases in like one go. That's crazy. Our New Year's resolution: finish Ace. We're definitely gonna finish Ace very soon.
Our New Year's. If that's our New Year's resolution, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna do it like immediately.
Yeah, for real. That's gonna be the first thing we finish. I don't want it to end. Me too. I feel you. I'm very excited, and I'm also very sad that it's going to end soon.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see what's like what you know, like there's some things, there's still some things that are left in the dark, and I don't know if it's completely going to be like answered. Like I don't know if there's any like I don't know if there's anything.
Yeah,
that
I was
they're going
wondering
to
when
leave.
all the truth bombs were gonna get dropped because I was like, I better prepare a celebratory clean diaper for that session, but then I prepared it for today and I like kind of didn't use it. I mean, there's like bombs,
keep it for
but
next
I didn't.
time.
Not enough for me to like pee myself, and so I'm gonna prepare extra for next time because I feel like there will be things to make me. Let me do the pee pee.
Okay. But yes, thank you so much everyone for joining us today. I hope it was a good time. I think this is going to be my last stream of the year because there's only one day left and it's today because it's 2 a.m. here. I don't think I'll be streaming today because I'm sleepy, I'm tired. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining us today. I'm sorry that it has to be so scuffed. The last fucking stream of the year, it has to be so goddamn scuffed.
Because everyone's streaming.
Yeah.
Everyone's taking up your stream spot.
My stream spot.
But yeah, probably not gonna see a lot of you guys until after the new year. So happy new year. Take care.
Happy new year, everyone. I think we're both still going to be active on Twitter, but yeah, it'll probably be our last meeting of the year. So happy new year, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Our last
See you in 2022.
Yes, our last GA of the year. Happy New Year, everyone. Have a great holiday. Yes, I'm sure everyone has a holiday.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have days off. But yeah, enjoy your holidays.
Yes. Enjoy your holidays, and I'll see you guys next year.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.